California-based company joins other international solar car startups in the race to create a vehicle charged by the generator in the sky.
There are many things that power EV, such as hydrogen, battery, electricity, but have you ever heard of a solar-powered car? It turns out that there have been innovations from the past, but they haven't become efficient or have been produced massively. However, now the solar power car will be available as soon as possible through new startups, and other automakers are also starting to implement it. Could solar-powered cars be the future of electric vehicles? Welcome to Evolutionary. Join us today to see solar-powered cars' history, how they work until their debut in the EVs industry. What are solar-powered cars? But first, we'll tell you about what solar-powered cars actually are. They are electric vehicles that are entirely or partially powered by direct solar energy. A photovoltaic cell array turns sunlight into useful electric energy. In sunny conditions, the panels on today's SPCs can add between 15 and 45 miles. When this free energy is not used to propel the car, it is stored in the battery. SPCs provide the same benefits in terms of clean air and noise reduction as other EVs, but with a greater range independence. The origin of SPC. The concept of solar-powered cars emerged with the Sunmobile in 1955, marking the start of a vision for clean and sustainable transportation. Despite its initial allure, practical challenges in generating sufficient power limited the realization of solar-powered vehicles during that era. The first true-sized solar car arrived in the 1960s, followed by innovations like the Bluebird and the Quiet Achiever, showcasing advancements in solar technology and long-distance travel. However, the primary application of solar-powered vehicles shifted towards racing in the 1980s, with events like the Tour de Sol and the World Solar Challenge pushing the boundaries of solar technology. While these races continue to drive innovation, the limitations in power generation and practicality for commercial vehicles remain, underscoring the ongoing quest for viable solar-powered transportation solutions in today's context. Now, the solar-powered car is making a comeback to the public. While many electric vehicle manufacturers increase battery capacity to boost range, some automakers take the opposite route. They hope to harness the sun's energy to provide more range with less batteries. Aptera Motors of California and Lightyear of the Dutch have pioneered innovation by developing some of the first SPCs to touch the market. And there will be more. The 2024 Kia EV9 is fueled in part by a solar panel integrated onto the hood. Aptera, the SPC future. Let's talk about one of the future solar-powered cars. Meet the Aptera, a three-wheeled electric vehicle that can run on the power of the sun. This might be the first mass-produced solar electric car. With a validation phase focusing on increasing aerodynamic performance and efficiency, this brand is pushing its vehicle platform to the next level. The solar electric vehicle company conducted automobile tests in collaboration with Pininfarina wind tunnel to validate its computational fluid dynamics work and acquire vital insights into the vehicle structure. This will allow Aptera to fine-tune and enhance their solar-powered vehicle to ensure that it performs properly and has the lowest drag coefficient of any production passenger vehicle. According to Aptera, successful wind tunnel results can validate its design philosophy, focusing on aerodynamic efficiency. Aptera is attempting to develop solar electric cars that can be used every day without charging for several weeks by leveraging Pininfarina's experience. The company is hoping to start production this year at a price point below $40,000. They already had more than 44,000 orders for this when it's not even in mass production. Aptera Solar Electric Car Efficiency. Aptera has designed a few solar electric vehicles under its belt with 3 wheels, an efficient powertrain, and teardrop shapes. Through Pininfarina's help, the solar electric vehicle manufacturer can be assisted in making sure that its car's aerodynamic shape is truly the key to its energy efficiency, allowing its solar EVs to achieve an industry-leading range of up to 1,000 miles per charge and the ability to drive up to 40 miles per day directly from the sun's rays, Aptera claims. Aptera's exterior design draws inspiration from the research of Professor Morelli, the same engineer behind the Pininfarina wind tunnel. By building on Professor Morelli's ideas, Aptera carries on this philosophy, continuing to push bounds of aerodynamic efficiency, says Alessandro Aquili, head of wind tunnel at Pininfarina. We are always excited to take part in the development of innovative vehicles, especially when they share such a strong link with our wind tunnel's history. Morphing the teardrop shape of the solar electric car. Aptera employed AirShaper to examine many design iterations of the automobile alongside its AirShaper aerodynamic form optimization functionality to help the system autonomously morph the car toward reduced drag values for the teardrop form. The Pininfarina Wind Tunnel, Italy's first wind tunnel built for full-scale automotive testing, opened in 1972. It has since become a tool for automobile makers to attain high-level standards in vehicle performance, energy consumption, and overall comfort by testing and validating aerodynamic and aeroacoustics. The next step of Aptera's validation phase is to construct Delta validation units, which will be tested in CFD, wind tunnel, and real-world situations on a regular basis. The Lightyear Zero. Then we have the Lightyear Zero. The invention of a Dutch startup business is a four-door electric car with over 50 square feet of solar panels on its hood and roof that can generate up to 43 miles of electricity per day while driving. The initial prototype of the car is now being manufactured in Finland by the same company that creates the Porsche Boxster. Starting production of Lightyear Zero, the first solar car, brings us a big step closer to our mission of clean mobility for everyone, everywhere, stated Lex Hovslund, CEO and co-founder of Lightyear. We may be the first, but I certainly hope we are not the last. By the end of 2023, the company intends to produce 5 automobiles every week. While Lightyear's ultimate goal is to provide solar-powered cars to the masses, the initial prototypes are not inexpensive. The Lightyear O costs around $262,000. However, the business intends to release a more inexpensive automobile, the Lightyear 2, by 2025. Because there is less need for charging stations, Lightyear offers a solution that can be adopted globally and scale faster than current EVs. We can reach large parts of the global market years before any other automaker, the business stated on its website. Hybrid solar-powered car. Kia has revealed details about its forthcoming electric SUV, the EV9, which will go on sale in 2023. Following the success of its first electric vehicle, the EV6, Kia hopes to build on that with the EV9. The vehicle is outfitted with a solar panel that supplements its 100 kilowatt-hour battery, allowing for prolonged range even when not charged by the sun. The EV9 will be able to go around 300 miles on a single charge, according to estimates. Is there a future for solar-powered cars? However, there are several drawbacks to solar-powered vehicles to consider. The quantity of energy that solar panels can create is determined by various factors, including panel size and efficiency, meteorological conditions, and the amount of sunshine available. This means that solar-powered vehicles may need extra charging methods when sunshine is scarce, such as on overcast days or at night. Furthermore, solar-powered vehicles have a limited range and may not be ideal for long-distance travel. Solar panels still have a lower energy density than traditional fuel sources, which means that the energy provided by sunshine may not be sufficient to power an automobile for extended periods of time. However, developments in battery technology may be able to help with this. Despite these constraints, solar-powered automobiles have the potential to play an important part in the transition to a more sustainable transportation system. They have the potential to supplement existing charging infrastructure while also providing an alternate energy source for electric vehicles. Solar-powered cars could become a feasible and widespread alternative for environmentally aware consumers with additional study and development. What do you think about these solar-powered cars? Do you agree that this could be our future? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly updates on EVs.